might be school holidays, but I'm going to be looking after folk all day, so come on, look sharp. You're late. Where have you been?
I'm a nurse. People don't stop being ill just to suit you. Mind you, everything else has got to be done to suit you, so why should life and death be different?
If you've come home in that mood, you might as well go straight back to work again.
I'm going to bed.
Well, I'm going to the cafe. Martin, it's done. Sulking's not going to do any good.
Yes, you've had your own way, and that's the end of it. OK, fine.
Here you are, Peter, love.
Thank you.
If it were me, I'd let you spend the money.
Yes, well, if it were you, I'd spend it, but it's not.
So what's the difference?
Oh, how many flaming times? Luke, I am not spending thousands of pounds on an operation that even if it does succeed, I am going to be skint for the rest of my life.
Yeah, but if it does succeed, then you'll be able to work again properly.
Look, the doctor said there's a 95% success rate.
Right. I'll tell you what, then. You give me the savings, and I'll find horse 9 to 1 on, something like that. That'll be a couple of good bets. That'll pay for the flaming operation, won't it?
And what if you lose?
At least I'll have had a little bit of fun instead of doing me flaming anything like this.
OK, Reet. Here's one for you. First date.
Oh, I hope this isn't going to be one of those how far should I go questions.
Well, it wasn't, but hey, go on.
Not so far that you can't get a bus home. That's what my mother always told me anyway.
Actually, I was going to ask whether you thought going bowling was romantic enough.
Ah, well, not as much fun as what I was thinking of, but never mind. Does Sally know about you and Danny yet?
Yeah.
That's it? Yeah.
Well, she used to fancy him, but nothing happened. If anything, she blew him out. Hey, after what happened with Ian, there is no way I'm going to run off with somebody else's fella.
Oh, just so long as you're both OK about it. No man's worth falling out with a friend over.
I think I'll just go ahead.
What, and book it without him knowing? That'll be a bit of a surprise.
No, a stripogram would be a surprise. A triple heart bypass would be a bit of a shock.
No, she should pretend it's a stripogram when the nurse comes to take him to the hospital.
Look, it's not funny, this. It's life and death to our Jack.
Oh, come on, Vera. You can't just ring a private hospital and book cardiac surgery.
Well, if you've got the money, why not?
Because if it was that desperate, then they'd do it on the NHS.
Do you know you're as bad as him? People die on waiting lists.
Well, there's only one way to find out, Vera. Ring them. There's bound to be private place in phone book.
Right, I will. Stripograms.
Oh, come on, V. It was only a joke.
Well, you carry on laughing while I use your phone.
Maxine, can I say something to you?
No? What?
Mrs. Broadhead, dryer.
Oh, no. You all right under there? Shall I get you a coffee?
Do you know, she might just as well not be here for all the use she is.
When you pass 60, which can't be long in your case, you'll find people say that about you all the time.
Thanks very much.
No dander, are you, love?
Yeah, I just keep thinking about my wedding dress. I can't decide what to have.
Well, I always think it should be something that reflects your personality.
Well, I can't decide whether to go understated and sophisticated.
The alternative being?
Well, pink and fluffy, you know?
Well, if you're going to reflect your personality.
Sounds perfect. You look like a fairy tale princess.
Or a meringue.
Is there anything else I can help you with, other than get you a more understanding employer?
Like what?
Well, flowers.
Yeah, that'd be great. What I'd been thinking about was
Maxine, Mrs. Broadhead.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Maud.
I still don't understand this desperate rush to get married. I mean, it's not as if Ashley Peacock were going anywhere else.
Ashley's a fine lad, and at least she's getting married before she has kiddies, unlike some of us round here.
No, I'm just ringing to inquire about the price, you know, of a triple heart bypass. No, I'm not a doctor. No, it's my husband. Well, he's not a doctor either, he's a patient.
So, no, Kevin's divorce is through. Are you going to marry him?
Janice, you've only just started living together.
Yeah, don't rush into out.
No, because living together is when you really get to know a bloke, whether he snores or not.
Hey, don't take any notice of her. Just because she's had a rotten marriage.
Yeah, and if that's not enough to put you off, look at the one married woman here. She's got me dad.
You could do worse. No, that weren't right convincing, were it? Even to me.
Right, enjoy your dinner.
Thank you, Judy. Hey, listen. If this is paid for out of the proceeds of one of your wee trips, I don't know whether I should be eating it or not.
Cheers, Jeff. Actually, it's a celebration.
Oh, don't tell me you got yourself a real job.
No, I've managed to pay off my VAT.
Well, that's worth celebrating, I suppose. Cheers, son. Well done.
Cheers.
Especially if it means you're not going to risk your neck again.
There's nought like a good wedding to look forward to.
Well, that's all I ever got to do, look forward to it.
I'm sorry, love. Clean forgot.
Oh, don't you worry about her, Maud. She's past the grieving. She's got her sights set on a new fella.
Oh, it's on it first date, Rita. I don't hear wedding bells till at least the 3rd.
Mind you, Maxine hasn't even got her dress yet.
Hey, she can have mine. One careful owner. Didn't even make it to vestry, never mind reception. Not that anybody'd want that one, mind. I don't even know why I kept it.
I don't know what to do with mine. I mean, it's not like I'll have anyone to pass it on to or anything. It's just taking up space in my wardrobe.
Oh, you keep it. You know, a few years on, it'll bring back all sorts of happy memories for you.
Aye, Rita's got a whole rack.
Hey, you're not too big to go across my knee, lady.
You made your own dress, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I thought I'd never finish it. I was just thinking about it brings me out in a sweat.
You ought to have a word with Maxine. Maybe you could make hers.
Do you think so?
Well, it'd be one less worry off her mind. She'd snatch your hand off.
Hey, you know, if you were on a waiting list for an heart operation, would you rather pay than wait?
You'd have to put one in first before you could operate. Same again, love place.
Yeah, too right, I would. Even I know I can't take my money with me. Why'd you ask?
Well, it's just that I've been on to a few private places, you know. But they just say get in touch with your GP.
Well, they would. I mean, it's not like getting an exhaust fitted to a car.
Yeah, but Doc's around, you know, with a few prices for different hospitals, but it's the same operation.
It's business. I mean, to keep the factory running, even I do deals on prices. Look, you've got a hospital, empty operating theatre, so we'll inject Duckworth, get whatever price you can.
But they don't just use young doctors or like that.
Yeah, and a big hammer instead of an anaesthetic.
Vera, your doctor's the expert. He's not going to recommend somewhere cheap if it's no good.
Not unless he's taking a backhander, he's not.
Jack, in the back now.
There's only a couple of bets, V.
Janice, you couldn't lend us a few quid, could you?
Oh, no, love, sorry. Red bill day today. Gas. All this lot was spoken for before I even got it.
Well, just be till Monday. Just tell me check, please.
What's so urgent?
Well, it's rent, innit? I don't want Natalie kicking me out. Oh, go on, please. Look, I'll get you these drinks.
How much?
50.
Now, listen, you've got no plan for next week, have you?
Are you sure I'm going to be here?
Well, I'm going to make sure.
Hey?
Look, I've seen the doctor, and you can get it done next week.
Done? You made me sound like a flaming mongrel.
The operation!
Hey? Oh, how's he managed to bump me up the list?
Look, forget about the list. You go in private.
How many flaming times?
Look, it's only 12,000, Jack. We'll still have plenty left.
Vera, I am not going into a private hospital. That money stays where it is.
Now, look, half of that money's mine, and I'm spending my half.
No! 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 You all right now? You promise me that's the end of it?
I still don't understand why you won't do it.
Well, I'm fine most of the time. It's not getting any worse until you start winding me up, that is. I mean, it gets a bit scary, but I've just got to watch myself.
Jack, next week it could be done.
Yes, and so could I, and you'd be 12 grand down. I've not made much of my life, Vera. I've not put out away for his old age.
Jack, I don't care about that.
Yeah, maybe you don't, but I do. And that money is all that we've got, and I am not taking a flaming great lump out of it to pay for an operation I might get for free in a few weeks.
But it might not be.
We've been wed now for over 40 years. And I can count the number of times I have put my foot down on the fingers of one hand. If you get what I mean. This is one of them times, Vi. That money stays where it is.
You got Kevin's kids again this weekend?
Yeah, it's every week.
It's not fair, Alison. Your weekends are when you want a break. You don't want to be looking after somebody else's brats.
Lovely kids. What about you? You've seen your bloke?
Maybe.
Come on, Linda, what's the big mystery? He's married, isn't he?
So was your Kevin.
We were separated. I'm not criticising you. Listen, why don't you come for a meal next week? Or we could go out, the four of us. You can trust me and Kevin, you know.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Listen, I've got to go.
Do you meeting your mystery man?
No, neither does I. Hey, you could come.
Oh, I promised Sophie and Rosie again with snakes and ladders.
Shouldn't that be happy families?
Managed to get rid of the kids?
I wanted to talk to you.
Well, we're not going to have another row, are we?
Well, if we can talk about this flipping money at Leanne's without arguing, then no, we're not.
Martin, I'm tired of going round and round in circles about it. I just don't want to hear another word about it, OK?
OK. Fine. See ya.
No, it's right afternoon. Ah, you go and sit down. I'll get these.
You sure?
Oh, very. Can I have 2 gin and tonics, please?
Yes. Not with your fancy man tonight, then?
I don't have a fancy man.
Oh, not what I've heard. Second date as well.
Well, if you mean Ravi...
No, Audrey's. I mean, more intimate than a public restaurant. Things must be hot enough.
Well, if it's any business of yours, it was a meal with friends. Me, Audrey and Ravi. And anybody who can read anything into that has got to have a really sick, sad little mind. That description fit anybody you know? Thank you.
I think she's mistaken me for someone who could give a damn.
It's done Mike the world of good, finding out about Alma and your dad.
I can't believe you told him.
If she's knocking somebody else off, I reckon he had the right to know.
It's not like that, Linda. Wish I'd never said anything now.
Nita, I know he's your dad, but he's a right one for women.
This is all about making Mike feel better about seeing you, isn't it?
Oh, he hasn't got a problem with that, believe me. No, it'll come in useful when they start fighting over the divorce. With other men.
He's not going to involve my father, surely.
But I'll tell you something. Nobody's ever accused Mike Baldwin of being frightened to fight dirty.
Hiya.
Hiya.
You're late. Where are Rosie and Sophie?
I've got to go for them in a bit. Just had to nip in a towel.
So I see.
New trainers for the kids. Sally said they needed some.
And you went to pick them up, right?
Oh, no, I went to buy them. You know, I went to that discount place. Even there, it was flaming expensive.
How expensive?
30 quid each.
But Sally's going to give you the money.
No, I mean, I bought them.
But you said you were broke.
Should have seen the state of the ones they was wearing.
Kevin, you pay maintenance for them girls. Sally's earning making good money.
Yeah, I know, but they're still my kids.
And what am I? We're living together and we're scratching around for money and you go and blow 60 flaming quid.
Look, I didn't want Rosie and Sophie thinking I don't buy them anything. They don't understand about maintenance.
We're supposed to be in a relationship, Kevin, yet without a word to me you go lying in Sally's pockets. She'll be able to have a nice night out now, get herself a nice dress with 60 quid. Well, I'm doing something with mince because the housekeeping doesn't run to steak.
Al, I'm sorry, I just didn't think.
Well, you better go and get your daughters, or they think you don't care about them anymore. Oh, don't forget your trainers. I'm sure Sally will be delighted.
Do you know what's wrong with this place?
Well, as you're my boss, I'm not going to say it. Long hours, lousy pay.
Good. There's just no fun. It's the same old gossip, the same old jokes.
Yeah, but that lot pay for exactly the same thing.
What about an outing?
Yeah. Sounds great. A trip to the seaside. Kids will love it.
No, I was thinking more about races.
Races?
Yeah, I used to get a real buzz out of it when I went with Des.
I'd still prefer a trip to the seaside.
Well, maybe next time. I think I'll put a notice up, see who's interested.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you so soon.
No, I just thought you'd like to know. I shifted that last load.
Already?
Oh,
Super.
and I'm up for some more if you game.
We'll have to think about it.
What?
All right, I've thought about it. Go on.
Leanne!
It's a good job Jack isn't working. That'd kill him.
Well, what do you reckon?
The best 50 quid Nick Tilsley ever spent.
Right, see you in the morning.
I'm glad we're going bowling.
Why's that?
Well, I'd have spent a couple of hours getting all glammed up and then sat in here feeling ancient when Leanne walked in looking like that.
Oh, she's got an out on you. You're wearing really well for 45.
Hey!
What?
Just you remember how painful it can be when a bowling ball's dropped on your foot. Or worse.
There you go, Martin.
So, she's gonna blow the lot, isn't she?
None of my business. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I don't want to disturb you.
Oh, it's all right. It won't be cold. It's only salad. I'm on a diet.
Actually, we've got to start looking after ourselves. We've only got 2 months to go.
I've started on my face packs already. My mum's a beautician, you see.
A what?
She works on a makeup counter.
Yeah, she's got my whole skin regime worked out already.
Oh, I'm sure you'll look fabulous. That's why I'm here, actually, to see if I can help. Maud said that she was doing the flowers for you.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm running out of time.
And she said you hadn't got a dress.
Well...
Only I've got these patterns, you see, and I thought if there were anything that you liked, I'd be only too happy to run you.
Well, it's all right, because I've got one now.
Oh. Well, you never told me.
Well, it's not something the groom should know about. You see, when I spoke to Maud, I hadn't then. I got these 2 shops, really classy dresses, and I hadn't decided, and I have now.
Never mind. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
I'm sorry Maud got the wrong end of the stick.
I'll see you out.
Oh, no, you get your tea. Bye-bye.
No matter how often some people lie to you, you just hope that one day they'll turn around and tell you the truth. Just once, you know what I mean?
You sound like half the women on this planet talking about half the men.
Yeah, that's because telling the truth gets you into just as much trouble as lying, only quicker.
Aye.
I suppose this is Steve we're talking about.
What? Who else? Eh? I mean, look at the cut of the fellow with him. Wouldn't you say he's a bit dodgy? Stop by talking. Stephen, he says to me in this bar at lunchtime, he says, Dad, I'm not going to get involved in anything bad ever again. Now, look at him, eh? He hasn't even got the grace to drink in somebody else's pub. He has to come into mine. Ah, well, you better give me another drink. You having one, Martin?
Aye, go on, mate.
Ah, off to see my wife, are you?
Alma? No, should I?
No skin off my nose if you are, but I'm warning you. She's not the lady that she pretends to be.
I know things are not well between you two, but really there is no need for you to speak ill of her to me.
Ah, you're just like she is. All airs and graces, but she's just after a new meal ticket. And you're a randy old goat that knows a good deal when he sees one.
Come on, Dad, let's go.
I never like to see couples breaking up, but in this instance, I couldn't be happier. I think Alma deserves far better than a despicable oaf like you.
Make it a large one, please, Natalie.
Yeah, right.
Hey.
Hi, Kev. One drink, mate.
No, thanks. Just getting a bottle of wine to take out.
No, yeah, I'll get you one. Could do with a chat with someone.
Why? Some up?
Oh, yeah. Someone's up.
I can't believe he actually talked to me like that.
Well, he's not a nice man, Dad.
Is he jealous of me? Is that what it is?
Why? Does he have anything to be jealous about?
Nita, she's a lovely woman. A woman who needs a shoulder to cry on.
She's got Audrey Roberts for that. How serious is it?
Why should I have to answer to you?
Because I'm concerned. And I know what you like. The last of the old romantics.
I like her company and she mine. That's it. Happy?
No, Dad, I'm not. The situation is messy.
You saw how he behaved tonight. I don't want you getting involved in that sort of thing.
What's he going to do, shout at me till I cry?
That divorce is going to get really nasty.
There is no such thing as a nice divorce.
And he's going to drag you into it to save his own skin.
But nothing's happened.
Not with you, maybe, but it has with him. He's got a new girlfriend, Dad, and she's much, much younger than he is. And the only thing he's got to throw back at Alma is you.
She's over there, look.
You sure this isn't making things worse?
There's only one way to find out. I'll bring some drinks over.
Hiya.
Hiya. Same again for Hayley and Mark, please, Natalie.
I was hoping I'd find you in here.
Haley tells me I got it wrong about your dress.
I think it was just I didn't want to talk about it. Superstition, I suppose.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to embarrass you. It's just that I...
No. I was hoping you'd still be able to help me out. Oh, well, I thought... Oh, with the bridesmaids' dresses. Because they'd have... I mean, nobody look... I mean, what...
I think we both know what you mean.
Are you sure? Will you, please? I'd love to. Oh, great.
Here we go.
Oh, cheers.
Very much. So she's paid it off with £2 grand. I mean, surely that's between Leanne and Nick, innit?
Don't set me off on that one, Kev.
Oh, no wonder you're livid, mate. I've just had grief off Alison for buying the kids some shoes. That was 60 quid. Nothing in comparison, I know.
Well, you know full well she's gonna blow it. She's already borrowing on the strength of it. She bought some new dress, telling everyone it's courtesy of our Nick. Only wish it was.
Can't you talk to Gail about it?
Oh, I've tried loads of times. She just won't listen.
In that case, keep your head down. What's done is done.
Yeah, well, that's just the point. It isn't. Look at that brassed off with her attitude. Been empty the bank again. Check's gonna bounce.